What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2 bringing you another show back to back. I wanted to go ahead and play this clip. It has been going viral on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it. And it's Jillian Michaels walking off this panel show. Now, this show is called Her Take. It's some show that's put on by PBD, whatever. And so basically, they get in a heated conversation about this alleged $150 million that Charlie Kirk was given by Israel. Or I should say offered by Israel. So let's go ahead and get into the clip. But first, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it, y'all. Listen, y'all already know I don't like strong face Jillian Michaels. So anytime anybody pisses her off is a great day. So let's get to it, y'all. Here we go.
Brought back newspaper Al Akbar in Beirut and contributed to Al Jazeera.
Is, yeah.
Why is it every time we track down a lie, we end up finding people connected to Qatar or Iran?
There's no proof
behind
this ever happened.
So
None.
Wait, how does that debunk the fact that...
he just read it.
Where's your proof that $150 million was offered from Bibi Netanyahu?
No, I'm referring...
Where is the proof?
Please do not get...
No, because I didn't want to cover this, and you guys insisted. And I
Because
told
that's what
you,
the
you cover this
marketplace is
shit,
talking
I'm going to
about.
rip you apart. Where is the proof?
We're not
that
saying that
Bibi
it happened.
Netanyahu
We're really
offered
not
Charlie
saying that it happened.
$150 million.
Jillian,
Okay, so we're not. Okay, so conversely...
What? Wait, she's yelling at her panelists like this? What? Hold on, let me rewind that back. Y'all heard that?
I'm going to rip you apart. Where is the proof?
We're not
that
saying that
Bibi
it happened.
Netanyahu
We're really
offered
not saying...
I thought they were supposed to be preaching nonviolence and all this other stuff. I guess that went out the window. You're going to rip them apart if they brought this up. You're a part of the show. Like, you can't tell me that you didn't know they were going to bring this up. Come on now.
$150 million.
Jillian,
okay, so we're not.
Okay, so what we're reporting on is
now
people in the marketplace, what they're saying. This is a discussion that's happening literally everywhere. We would be remiss if we didn't cover it to debunk it.
This conversation.
It's
over a week.
It's still
that
pretty prevalent.
Is a week old.
It's still going on, Jillian.
Okay, well, nevertheless, where is the proof that actually
Jillian,
happened?
I just said, according to this guy's reporting, he was offered $150 million.
Okay,
that was
also corroborated by Candace.
It was corroborated by Candace, and not only that, by Nick.
And also
okay, because that's listen. I like Candace. She has people from his own team have said he has not seen her in years.
And yet last year they were on tour together. Last year they were on tour together.
Wait, if you want to talk about people on his team.
So there has been discussion on whether or not Candace and Charlie Kirk were cool. Now, the last time that they worked together was actually on the in 2024. She went to a Turning Point event. She was a speaker, right? But Candace is claiming like she got text messages from May of this year between her and Charlie Kirk. Well, she actually showed it on her show, but there's still some speculation like, were they close? Like, how close were they? Like, it's still a little iffy. And especially the way Candace is going so hard. And it's all like, have you spoke to his wife yet? Because you sound like the wife more than Erica. Let me shut up.
Time they've been on camera together was 2023.
No, it was last year. They have a tour together.
So everybody on his team.
Let's just calm down for a second.
Subsequently said this is not true.
No, they never.
Colvin, Eric Bolling, all of them are like, yeah.
Okay, Eric Bolling thought that he had two daughters. Okay, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, Andrew Colvin. The narrative is not true. Charlie has a cordial relationship with Ackman. There's no black woman, no intervention. Nothing like what Candace is suggesting.
That same Andrew said that Candace and Charlie remain friends. I just want to
He's saying this is not true.
But they were literally touring together last year.
Nothing like what Candace is suggesting. What does it have to do with their friendship?
What does that have to do with you?
What does that have to do with their friendship? He's saying what Candace is suggesting.
I can't engage with you if you don't.
He's saying what Candace is suggesting is not true.
He's talking about her suggesting Israel kill.
You know, it's funny because Jillian is kind of old school in the thought, like, you stay in line, you stick on messaging. We don't care about any thought process, like, oh, let's question everything, unless it's on the left. But when it's on the right, she don't like being questioned. That's really what's going on.
him. We're talking
Right.
about
Yes.
100. Please do not conflate the two.
Okay. Well, unilaterally across the board now, we've got multiple accusations that all pile up to the same exact.
No, I think it's the furries. It's the furries. I think it's the furries. But a lot of people.
I don't know, and I don't look.
There's
For those who are
zero
saying
evidence to suggest none.
Okay, you're saying
guys, can we just
Even
stop for
Dave
a second?
Smith
This is ridiculous.
is like, this is absurd.
Like this whole thing is ridiculous. There are two things being conflated right now. There are conspiracy theorists who think Israel killed Charlie Kirk. They have yet to provide a shred of evidence proving that. Done. End
We're
of
not
story.
talking about that.
I am talking about something
You
entirely
were talking
different.
about
no,
that.
we're not. Hold on.
Oh, you
Let
were
me
talking
finish
about
my
that.
fucking thought. Okay,
Ooh,
the real issue here is that
Anna, that
before
potty mouth.
most people even knew that Charlie Kirk was dead, you have Netanyahu giving multiple interviews talking about how, using the fucking moment for his own political purposes, like the fucking fool that he
Now, even though I hate Anna, I don't like to talk to people of color because I'm a racist. Even though I don't like her, like that's what she said. She was like, I don't like talking to people of color because I don't want to be seen as a racist. Well, that might be on you. But anyway, she has a point. Benjamin Netanyahu been going on all these different shows and shit like that. Like, what's really going on?
Let me finish my point.
Him killing Charlie Kirk.
Did I not just
said that.
I literally
Okay, so
just
now
said,
we're just gonna make
let
a
me finish
sidebar
my
to-
point, Jillian, because none of us can finish the damn point without someone else jumping down your throat. I don't think that Israel killed him because there's no evidence of that. But I had a problem with Netanyahu exploiting an assassination in this country for his own political means and purposes and lying about the nature of his relationship with Charlie Kirk, because Charlie Kirk didn't like Netanyahu, just like any warm-blooded American shouldn't. Netanyahu is a bad guy. And he wanted to make it seem like, no, we were all great. We were good. We had a great relationship. Little did we know behind the scenes,
I don't
there
know
was a
how
lot
every
of pressure
show
toward
ends up being
Netanyahu.
about how do we bash Israel. This is not for me. I'm not interested in this.
Okay,
I love
I
you
know.
guys.
I'm
sorry.
Let's be good.
I
Let's
have
be good about
zero
precious
interest
Israel. Let the
in
country
fucking
committing a
every
genocide.
But you know, it's so funny because Julian, she doesn't mind talking about anything, but when it comes to bashing Israel, I mean, mind you, this is the same lady who was trying to say slavery wasn't as bad and, you know, colonialism wasn't, you know, everybody colonized people. It's okay. This is the same lady taking off her jacket right now, getting ready to storm off.
Yeah. Okay.
Zero. I think you guys agree. I fundamentally disagree with you about like every show doing this. I'm sorry.
Cool. So can we continue the
Yeah,
conversation?
let's not. Let's.
Okay.
You wanted to do it anyway.
All right.
All right.
Wow. Okay, guys. So again, to clarify, I don't think Israel did it. And you know, want to know what's crazy is the person who is labeled the #1 anti-Semite out there, who has been anti-Semitic for the last 10 years, Nicholas Fuentes, has come out and said there is no evidence that suggests that Israel did it. And that's actually what I was literally just about to show.
No one on the
So
show is saying that.
we can play that, please, really, guys. Thank you.
They say that
Jesus
Charlie
Christ,
Kirk
man.
So, as I understand, they were just trying to introduce the topic almost like, okay, this is what people are saying, and then let's discuss it. But before they could even get through on the show, Julian already stormed off and having a hissy fit because she don't like any kind of confrontation, no real confrontation. She always got to do the and all that with her eyes closed. And it's all like, lady, what is wrong with you? Like, you all right? You need a Xanny? Shout out to everybody taking them Xannies, but you know, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you go on these kind of shows to have these kind of debates and stuff like that, but then you don't want to handle it. Like, if you can't handle it, then just stick to your own show, which Julian, she has her own show. And this Her Take show, I believe, I hate to say this, but if you look at their views, they're not so great. And mind you, they have the backing from PBD, you know, the Patrick Bet-David show. Like, they have that backing. So you would think that the show would really take off. But I think when you have like 4 unlikable people, on top of that, 4 people that no one cares about, 4 unlikable people, 4 people that nobody cares about. And mind you, the Australian girl, I don't really know her, but Anna Lindy Lee, she used to be on the DNC, but then when Kamala lost, she turned to a Republican, so she fake. Then you got Jillian Michaels, who's on all these shows, and her opinion and the information that she gives is inaccurate. That's the problem. Like, I think with Jillian, she thinks she's an expert at doing this political stuff, but she's not. A quick Google search before you speak would help you out a lot. But again, she's kind of just like Charlie. Let me look up a few statistics for my argument, but not put it into context. A lot of shit that Jillian says is taken way out of context. All right, let's see if there's a little bit more. Does she come back on the show, or does she completely storm off?
Of
Guys, I've never met a group of people more sensitive than those who defend Israel at any and all costs.
Dang, I wish there was more, you guys. And I try to look on YouTube, but I don't see it on YouTube. This is just on X that I see it. So yeah, and it's funny because, like, you know, the left is supposed to be the sensitive people and they can't handle it. You know what they say about the left. But when you really think about it, no, the right are the same people trying to cancel freedom of speech right now. So who's really, you know, being threatened? Let's wake that one up. But again, you guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think about this. And do you watch that show, Take Her or Her Take? I don't even know what it take it in the toilet. That's where it need to go. Flush that shit like diarrhea. All right, we out, y'all. Deuces, everybody.